On this video we're taking a look at our NBA parlay for the games that are happening on Sunday, March 27, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Our first parlay pick is Detroit Pistons vs New York Knicks. Knicks. Detroit Pistons plus 4.5 points. And here is why. The New York Knicks are averaging 106.3 points on 43.7% shooting and allowing 106.9 points on 44.6% shooting. Julius Randle is averaging 20.3 points and 10 rebounds, while RJ Barrett is averaging 19.9 points and 2.9 assists. Evan Fournier is the third double-digit scorer and Derrick Rose is grabbing 3 rebounds. The New York Knicks are shooting 35.7% from beyond the arc and 74.7% from the free throw line. The New York Knicks are allowing 34.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 46.3 rebounds per game. They have been eliminated from playoff contention, so they will have to settle for playing spoiler in their final 8 games of the season. Detroit is wrapping up a 4-game homestand on Sunday afternoon. The Pistons have been bad on the offensive end, ranked number 28 in points per game, 104.3. Small forward Jerami Grant leads the way with 19.2 points, 4.1 rebounds and 2.4 assists per game, but he is questionable to play with a calf injury. Rookie point guard Cade Cunningham has put together an excellent campaign, averaging 17.1 points, 5.8 rebounds and 5.5 assists. He is facing a New York defense that is 7th in the NBA, allowing just 106.9 points per game. The Knicks were 8.5-point underdogs in the 121-106 win over the Hornets and they were 9.5-point dogs in their 111-103 win over the Heat. They have won 7 consecutive games against Detroit, covering the spread in all 7 victories. New York has been struggling offensively throughout the season, ranked number 27 in points per game, 106.3. Power forward Julius Randle leads New York with 20.3 points and 10.0 rebounds per game, but he is questionable to play due to a quad injury. Shooting guard RJ Barrett is adding 19.9 points and 5.9 rebounds, while Evan Fournier is scoring 14.3 points. They are facing a Detroit defense that is number 22, allowing 112.2 points per game. The New York Knicks should be favored, and they should win, but they haven't done a lot this season to be worthy of being favored on the road. Also, the Detroit Pistons have quietly played decent ball as of late, and that includes losing their last 5 games by an average of 4.8 points. I'm going to side with the Pistons and the free buckets, mainly due to the lack of trust in the Knicks. Our second parlay pick is Boston Celtics vs Minnesota Timberwolves. Boston Celtics -6. The Minnesota Timberwolves are averaging 115.4 points on 45.4% shooting and allowing 112.1 points on 45.4% shooting. Karl Anthony Towns is averaging 24.7 points and 3.7 assists, while Anthony Edwards is averaging 21 points and 3.7 assists. D'Angelo Russell is the third double-digit scorer and Malik Beasley is grabbing 3 rebounds. The Minnesota Timberwolves are shooting 35.5% from beyond the arc and 77.8% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Timberwolves are allowing 34.6% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.7 rebounds per game. Karl Anthony Towns led the Timberwolves with 20 points and 9 rebounds, while D'Angelo Russell added 15 points and 8 assists. Minnesota's defense was excellent, holding the Mavericks to 38.9% shooting from the field including a miserable 10.43 from 3-point range. The Timberwolves have been a good bet against the spread at 41-32-2, while covering in 5 of their last 7 games including strong wins over the Heat and Bucks. Overs are a strong 44-31 for Minnesota, with 2 of its last 3 games going under the betting total. This is the highest scoring offense in the NBA at 115.4 points per game on shooting splits of 53.8% from 2 and 35.5% from 3. Minnesota hasn't been quite as effective defensively, allowing 111.9 points per game with opponents shooting 53.7% from 2 and 34.4% from deep. Towns is having another terrific season with 24.6 points, 9.9 rebounds and 1.1 steals per game on 52.9% shooting from the field to lead the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards is enjoying a breakout campaign with 20.9 points and 1.5 steals per game, while Russell piles up 18.3 points and 7.1 assists per contest. Malik Beasley, 12.1 points per game, has been ruled out for Sunday's contest with an ankle injury, while McLaughlin, 3.4 points, 2.9 assists per contest, is listed as questionable due to a quad contusion. Jaden McDaniels, 9.4 points per game, is out until early May with an ankle issue. The Minnesota Timberwolves are attractive in the underdog role, but they're not nearly as good on the road as they are at home. The Boston Celtics have also been winning machines over the last month or so, and that includes winning their last 5 games by an average of 21.6 points. The Celtics are beating teams' brains in these days. Don't step in front of the Celtics until things cool off. Our third parlay pick is Washington Wizards vs Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors minus 7.5 points. The Golden State Warriors are averaging 111 points on 46.8% shooting and allowing 105 points on 43.7% shooting. Stephen Curry is averaging 25.5 points and 6.3 assists, while Klay Thompson is averaging 18 points and 3.8 rebounds. Jordan Poole is the third double-digit scorer and Andrew Wiggins is grabbing 4.5 rebounds. The Golden State Warriors are shooting 36.2% from beyond the arc and 76.4% from the free throw line. The Golden State Warriors are allowing 33.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.5 rebounds per game. Golden State's offense started the season looking like one of the best in the league, but with the loss of Curry, they've definitely taken a step back. They rank 13th in the league in scoring and are 6th in field goal percentage and 9th in three-point percentage. One of the keys for this group has been their offensive rebounding though, where they rank 8th in the league and have the ability to create some second chance opportunities. Without Curry, 25.5 ppg, 6.3 app, it remains to be seen who can step up in a big way on the offensive end. Klay Thompson, 18.7 ppg, has found his legs of late, but there are questions as to his stamina and given this will be their 4th straight road game, it could be a challenge. The key is for players like Jordan Poole, 17.7 ppg, and Andrew Wiggins, 17.1 ppg, to step up, but after those two, there's a serious drop-off in scoring. Defensively, Golden State has taken massive strides forward this season and is likely to give Washington trouble, even despite their injuries. They rank 5th in the league in scoring defense, on the backs of ranking 2nd in field goal percentage defense and 4th in three-point percentage defense. Add in being stout on the defensive glass, and it doesn't come as a surprise that this group has relied heavily on the defensive side of things. Washington's offense has struggled this season, and now that they'll be taking on one of the league's best defenses, could find themselves struggling. The Wizards rank 22nd in the league in scoring and are 26th in three-point percentage. They have found success from the field though, ranking 8th in field goal percentage as they aim to slow down the pace. Without the ability to generate many second chance opportunities, points could be tough to come by. Beal, 23.2 ppg, and Kuzma, 17.1 ppg, have formed a nice duo this season, but without both, Washington will have to turn elsewhere for their scoring needs. Kristaps Porzingis, 21.2 ppg, has carved out a nice role for this group, while they still have the backcourt scoring of Spencer Dinwiddie, 12.6 ppg, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 12.5 ppg. With some nice scoring depth to this group, the hope is that there's someone to step up. Defensively, Washington sits right in the middle of the league in most defensive categories, and without Curry, will like their chances to slow down the Warriors in this one. They rank 18th in the league in scoring defense, but their inability to get stops in crucial moments and inability to limit second chance points for opponents continues to be an issue. The Golden State Warriors are expected to get some guys back from injury or rest in this spot, and that's good enough to beat up on a Wizards club that's injured and given up. The Washington Wizards are losing their last 5 games by an average of 4.4 points, and they lose in the underdog role by an average of 5.5 points. The line is a bit steep, but its Warriors are pass for me, assuming the majority of their key guys play. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.